Welcome back on another game of the GSC Invitational, Losers Bracket Round 4. So we are in the 5th week of the event. It's been a while. We're actually into week 6 as I am currently speaking, but I want to get these recordings as soon as possible. I've been a little bit late and behind, and there has been a little bit of delay due to scheduling issues. And we're trying to make it so that as many games as possible are played. Now, thanks to all of you out there that are watching. Thank you also to the donors that have been donating to the GSC pool, as we're currently at 325. Now here we got Vani and Pohjis. It's a shame to see that one of these players is going to have to go, because I'm not going to lie, I like how Vani has been playing, and I definitely like how Pohjis has been playing as well. So here we go into this, well, what's the word? Whatever, fuck it. Okay, Vani versus Pohjis. We got Eggy lead, which could be Miracle Berry. Eggy gonna boom, take out that Zapdos, so probably, possibly a Sleep Powder. Eggy doesn't want to go for Sleep Powder on the Zap. We got Spiker versus Spiker here. Okay, that's a Giga Drain, meaning that the Fortress, which would otherwise be 3-hit KO'd, actually wins this matchup. So that's good for Pohjis. Because if it weren't for Giga Drain, you see how much it's doing, 38, 40. Fortress doesn't really have many other strong moves with which to hit the Fori. But it's a pretty decent trade. The Fori is pretty much gone, almost, not quite, as Pohjis' Snorlax is going to take a nifty 30-40 with the spikes and the thunder in conjunction with each other. So yeah, Lax reveals to be Lovely Kiss. This can be very deadly, as Vani's going to trade the Phaser for spikes, which can spell death. That can be the end of him. But he's not without a fighting chance. He's going to go to his Lax, and we're going to see an all-too-common matchup. Lax on Lax, the two Goliaths beating the shit out of each other. It seems like this was all planned and intentional for Vani there, as he booms on the Lax at +1. Good call. And he has an Heracross, so he is looking pretty hot. He has a good chance of taking out this Rhydon. Rhydon, oh my, counter. Jeez, right when you thought that this was going to be over, the Rhydon takes out, oh my lord. I didn't think I would see 2 counters in a row. Jeez Louise. Pohjis, what a trickster. That was really, I gotta tip my hat to that. That was incredible. Holy shit. The thing is, Vani he had a game plan, and he was doing good. The Rhydon there, if it were any other set, I don't know how things would have played out. So Vani probably didn't set up because he had the impression that the Rhydon would be Roar. But it wasn't Roar. So after attacking, he got countered. And also, for those of you wondering why the Hidden Power Oko the Raikou, or the counter Oko the Raikou, Hidden Power is extremely broken. Not in terms of power, but in terms of how the hell it works in Gen 2. In Gen 2, it's considered a normal type move through and through, like always. However, that doesn't change the fact that if you have Hidden Power Ice or Hidden Power Water, it's going to be calculated off of the special attack. But it's always considered a normal move. Therefore, you can actually counter Hidden Power. You can't use Mirror Coat for Hidden Power. So, yeah. That's why Nidoking counters Zapdos, uses counter on Zapdos a lot. So, really good call. Had the had this been Hidden Power Water, it might have been a completely different story because the Raikou could potentially Oko the Rhydon, but nope. All right, that was extremely fast. I don't think anyone was ready to see that. Jeez Louise. Okay, so game 2. Vani is on his tournament life here. He's going to switch to Lax. Does not want any of this business here. Gets a crit. That is going to put the Lax potentially in range. No, just out of range of a Thunder. Of course, if it doesn't get crit again. And Pohjis has some momentum here. Goes to his Lax. Doubles to Zap so as to dissuade the Cloyster. Gets a free chance to land another Thunder on that Snorlax. Lax could be Curse. So the fact that it's put to rest could be a big deal. No, it's Sleep Talk, so it's still not completely dead. Pohjis, yeah, has to rest here, has to recover some HP back. It's going to take a double edge. Kind of scary, but at the very least, Vani's Snorlax is getting weakened due to recoil. And they both come out of this situation pretty much unharmed for now. And there's another crit. Me and my big mouth. It's like the commentator's curse. Okay. So we see Sleep Talk. We have not seen the 4th move on that Lax yet. In comes Umbreon. Umbreon scary as ever. A real threat in this metagame. As it's so hard to break. And so easy to fall for its tricks. It can be a phaser, it can have toxic, it can have, a million things. Not a phaser, but a trapper. And look at all that damage that Pohjis is getting for free. Umbreon here. Gonna BP out, probably. Considering that's the pattern that we've been playing up until now. No spiker, nothing going on, nothing crazy. And there's the EQ. EQ on the Lax. Zapdos. Then he's in a pretty tough spot. It looks like he has the Fear team. Yeah. T-Wave and what I believe to be Whirlwind. There it is. Yeah, it's the Fear team from way back when. Did not manage to get Thief off with that Jinx. But he does get the spikes, which is nice. Cloyster is parried, though. That's kind of unfortunate. And he may have 2 phasers, so he's pretty safe versus that Umbreon. He's going to boom on the Lax. Yeah. Lovely Kiss. Okay, that was a good call. Fortunate for him, it landed and connected. But no, he wakes up. That +2, the crit I don't think matters. Takes out the Jinx. Jeez Louise. Oh my, and look at how much damage it dealt. And there's a Marowak. Oh god. Yep. Outspeeds the Marowak by just 10 speed points. And in comes Starmie. What a nightmare. Vani fighting for his tournament life here. Is he going to go to Zap? Nope. Snorlax can handle it. Crit on the Starmie. Doesn't quite KO it. Pohjis is going to spin. So at the very least gets those spikes gone. But no phaser left on Vani's end. What's going to happen? What's the last? We don't know. We see a Misdreavus. Is it toxic? It has Protect. Could be Confuse Ray. May attempt a Perish Song. Nope. Whirlwind. There it is. Protect again. Misdreavus and Umbreon and Marowak and Starmie. Really, really atypical. But with the spikes gone, Pohjis is not really hard-pressed to stay Oh, God. Okay, there. Excuse the traffic outside. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but there is someone honking. All right. Yeah, so Pohjis can switch for free, gets lefties back each time he switches in, and does not lose HP. So the spikes would have been extremely helpful. Even though the Starmie didn't really threaten anything, it did manage to get those spikes away, which is already a big deal. Pohjis is in a good spot, can para the Zap, and that is going to be possibly a deciding factor. Oh yeah, I said Vani had no phaser, but Zapdos is the phaser here. Okay, so this could be a big deal. Umbreon can use Mean Look, can trap the Zapdos, and the Zapdos can full para as it attempts to Whirlwind. So this can be a big deal. Instead, the Umbreon full paras. So for now, it's safe. But Pohjis' Snorlax gets to burn one turn of sleep. Double Edge, not dealing too much. Look at that. Double Edge deals 34. Does not even 3-hit KO the Umbreon. And Umbreon also has a recovery, so it's like pointless. You need to get a curse, but there's no curse on this Lax. This moveset is Sleep Talk EQ. This is rather... I don't see good chances of Vani winning unless he has something in the back that can pull some nice thing off. Maybe I'm a champ, I don't know. Zapdos is severely weakened at this point. Misdreavus can go for a Hacks-inducing move. Not going to do that. Does not want Misdreavus to get paralyzed. That's going to be the primary way to beat the Lax, I guess. And we're going to speed things up again, because I'm a little bit in a hurry. Okay, more of this. Zap on Lax. Could get crit any turn here. Full para, full para. And there's a Gengar. So the Gengar could be helpful. This really is the team that Fear used way back. It was really strong at the time. But I think there's a slight difference. So this Zapdos is supposed to be a very offensive Mon, but it's being used rather defensively here. No full para on the Umbreon. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. How many Moonlights does it have left? It does have one Moonlight left, so Vani can still bring this back. He's gonna have to time a Boom here. Goes for D-Bond. Takes out the Lax. Okay. Progress. But the Zapdos is scary. Never mind. I think that there's a good shot of winning for Vani now, considering everything. Rest. Unless Pohjis can pull something off here. If the full para misses, then he automatically wins. If he full paras, then he wins. So Protect. And there's a 50% chance of Protect succeeding a second time in Gen 2. Goes for Confuse Ray. It's the same odds. But the Whirlwind succeeds. So Vani Zapdos is going to survive. He's going to go right back. Rinse and repeat. Confuse Ray. Mean Look. Perish Song. Another full para. Odds of actually Whirlwinding are 25%. There's a Protect. Next turn, 50%. This is going to determine it all. Fail and Confusion. Zapdos is going to go down. Pohjis is going to switch out. The Lax pretty much is gone now. Yeah, that's it. Vani lost. Now Misdreavus can use Perish Song and automatically wins. There. 3 turns. I kind of like doing that. Perish Songing on the opponent's last Pokemon. It's kind of like an ultimatum. Okay, you have 3 turns to win or you lose. But, yeah. Anyways, this is how it played out. Rather unfortunate, but I don't think it's the Misdreavus that's broken. I think it's the Umbreon that, as you saw, used all its moonlights, was statused, and still managed to succeed at what it was doing. It's just unbreakable. Really, really strong. That said, I think it was somewhat manageable. Vani did a really good job at fighting back, but things didn't really play in his favor. So, Pohjis will be moving on to Losers Bracket Round 5. And he will be facing Kenix. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more GSC content. Bye-bye.